Boker Tov, Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to this Shabbat morning service where we celebrate the Bat Mitzvah of Sara. And first, though, we come together in song. So I'm going to invite you to open your prayer books to page 172. We're going to sing Ma Tovu Ohalecha Yaakov, which means, how goodly are your tents, O Jacob, your houses, O Israel. Please join in.
And this part is for you.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
Once more.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Va'ani berov chasecha, avo veitecha, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la. Last time. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. My name is Gail Pomerantz, and I am a rabbi here at Temple Beth Sholom, and this is Cantor Lisa Siegel. We're delighted to be with you for this service. I'd like to ask you to just take a moment and double check your phones, make sure that they are on silent so that we can have a sacred, uninterrupted experience here this morning. Also, it is our custom for our Bat Mitzvah to lead our congregation in prayer. We hope that you will participate and sing along and read along and be fully present here. I'm going to invite Sara Bracha to arise and to go to the pulpit. We're going to continue on page 175 with the chanting of Nisim B'chol Yom, our prayers for daily miracles.
We chant the Nisim B'chol Yom responsively. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lasech vivina lehavchin ben yom uven laila. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam roka haaretz al hamayim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitzadei gaver.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish harumim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten layam koach.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hama'avir sheina me'enai utnuma me'afapai.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sha'asani b'tzelem Elohim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani bat chorin.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sha'asani Yisrael.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael b'gvura.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael b'tifarah.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Please turn to page 180 for the Elu Devarim. Elu Devarim she'ein lahem shi'ur, she'adam ochel perotehem ba'olam hazeh, ve'hakeren kayemet lo la'olam haba, ve'elu hen. Kibud av va'em, ugmilut chasadim, ve'hashkamat beit hamidrash shacharit ve'arvit, ve'hachnasat orchim, uvikur cholim, ve'hachnasat kala uvayat hamet, ve'iyun tefillah, v'hava'at shalom bein adam lachavero. These are things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of this world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study, morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, and making peace among people. But the study of Torah encompasses them all. The Talmud Torah keneged kulam. Please turn to page 188 and join us in singing Psalm 150.
Hallelujah, 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 elve kocho, hallelujah, bekia uzo, hallelujah, bekurotam, hallelujah, kero. Your part. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Beteka shofar, hallelujah, benevel vechinor, hallelujah, betovu machon, hallelujah. Your turn. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Please turn to page 194 and rise for the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yikadaha vikadaha shemei rabba v'yamad yivrach yiratei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechonu v'yamechonu v'chayedecho beit Yisrael ma'agalau v'zman kariv v'yimeru amen Yehi shemei rabba mevorach Le'olam lamei almaya yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh v'yidadar v'yidaleh v'yidalal shemei dekodesha Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechemata damiran v'yahama v'yimeru amen Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Together. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la. Bonre
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvoreh choshech, oseh shalom uvoreh et hakol, hameir la'aretz veladarim aleha berachamim, uvtuvo mechadesh bechol yom tamid ma'aseh vereshit. Ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai, kulam bechochma asita, male'ah ha'aretz kinyanecha. Titbarach, Adonai Eloheinu, al shevach ma'aseh yadecha, ve'al me'ore or she'asita, yifa'arucha sela, or chadash al Tzion ta'ir, v'niskeh chulanu mehera leoro. Baruch atah Adonai, yotzer ha'me'orot. We continue on page 198. Ahava rabba ahavtanu, Adonai Eloheinu, chemla gdola vitera chamalta aleinu, ba'avur avotenu ve'imotenu, shebatchu vecha vetelamedem chukei chaim, ken techonenu utlamdenu. Hamrachem, rachem aleinu veten belibenu lehavin ulhaskil, lishmoa, lilmod ulelamed, lishmor vela'asot ulkayem et kol divrei Talmud Toratecha be'ahava. We join together singing V'ha'er einenu.
V'ha'er einenu b'toratecha, v'tahapek lebeinu b'mitzvotecha, v'yachel lebahaveinu le'ahava u'yira et shemecha, v'lo nevush, v'lo nekalev, v'lo nekashem, le'olam v'va'ed. Ki v'shem koshecha, hagadol v'hanora v'hatavnu, nagila v'nesmecha, nagila v'nesmecha, v'yeshuatecha, v'havienu le'shalom, be'arba kanfot ha'aretz, v'tolichenu komemiyut le'artzeinu.
We read responsively in the middle of page 199. O God, inspiration and guide for all, you have spoken in 1,000 tongues for us to hear. In every land and every age, your children have heard you and imagined you in separate ways. And yet, O God, you are one, unifier of humanity.
We give thanks for the sages and teachers who bring us understanding of your will. Gratefully we recall the lawgivers and prophets, the psalmists and sages of Israel. And joyfully we remember that from the dawn of Israel's life, we would turn to you and find purpose.
May the teachings of our ancestors live on in our minds, and their passion for righteousness stir our hearts. Help us to live so that our daily conduct reveals the beauty and wisdom of your truth. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed.
You may be seated. Sara Bracha, this is the moment that you receive this really beautiful talit from your parents' loving hands. And I learned that your grandmother bought it for you in Israel a few years ago in anticipation of this very moment. I also just want to comment that what's particularly resonant this Shabbat morning is featured on this talit is the Eitz Chaim, the tree of life, which represents Torah. And of course, today we're thinking as well about those who died just 1 week ago in the Tree of Life synagogue. The talit, the most significant part of the talit are the tzitzit, the four corners, because these represent the mitzvot and our obligation to do mitzvot. Today you become an adult Jew and you recognize your responsibility. You are a very responsible young woman, and I already know that you will live a responsible and wise life. I also want you to think about all the love that comes with this talit as your parents place it lovingly on your shoulders. And I hope that you also feel God's embrace whenever you wear it. And so I'll invite up your parents to present it to you. And now, Sara, you'll say the blessing that's said before putting on a talit.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu v'yitatef b'tzitzit.
Amen. And you'll put it over your daughter's shoulders. And I'm going to ask you all to face the congregation. Sara, you stand in the middle so that you can all thank God for enabling you to reach this really spectacular moment in your lives with the words of Shehechianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Dear Sara, I am so proud of your accomplishment. After some hesitation and fear, you decided to go ahead and prepare for your bat mitzvah. And in typical Sara fashion, not only did you do it in an abbreviated amount of time, but you have done an exceptional job. And I had no doubt you would do an outstanding job because you've always been an exceptional student, always at the top of the class. You took your Hebrew classes at Ehrman very seriously, and you always do a great job with everything that you undertake. When I was a teenager and young adult, I used to say all the time that when I had kids, I wanted all boys. Actually, I wanted 3 boys. I was blessed with a rambunctious boy that was bouncing off the walls. And then 3.5 years later, I was blessed with a little girl. You. I remember holding you in my arms and staring at you, and one day my aunt walks into the room and sees me staring at you and tells me, "Remember how you used to say you only wanted boys? Well, now look at you, completely in love with your little girl." Sara, you have always been brilliant, self-driven, determined to do your best in everything you do. I always found it so funny when I would ask you if you had done your homework, and you would respond with a serious look, almost mad, and would tell me, "Of course I did my homework. Who do you think you're talking to?" I think you were implying I was talking to David. I knew you were doing your homework. I just felt it was the right thing to do, to ask you. But much more importantly, you're kind, you're compassionate, you're loving, and what this world really needs more than anything is more kind, compassionate, and loving people. who are also determined to be and do their best. For me, this is a joyous day. Both my children are now bar and bat mitzvah. This was not by accident. This was not taken for granted, as many of you know. This was by choice and despite some obstacles. I wanted you both to grow up with a strong Jewish identity and feel part of this wonderful community that opened their arms to me 17 years ago with Rabbi Pomerantz welcoming me to this congregation, doing the conversion for me and David, doing your baby naming, and so many years have passed. Met wonderful people along the way here, some of whom I work with. I know, I couldn't be happier. And now I'll reveal something to you. I've always told you that you would grow up to be the President of the United States. Some may have thought I was pressuring you, but my intent was simply to let you know that you could be anything you wanted to be, anything at all. Nothing is beyond your reach. And I know you actually believe that. You're a self-confident young woman, and that was the goal. There's no recipe to parenting. You just follow what you think your parents did well, and then you try to not make the same mistakes your parents made, and you just try and lead by example as best as you can. But don't forget that the most important thing is to be happy. Choose what brings you joy. Choose what you're passionate about, and the rest will follow. I close by saying that I love you, I'm proud of you. There really are no words to describe how I feel.
My turn. Ditto. No. Not quite as long. So, my dear Sara, while it is customary to say these words of adoration, I truly feel there are no words to adequately express my love for you and my pride for you on this day of your bat mitzvah. When I was trying to figure out what to say, there was, of course, only one word that came to mind: more. You know, we always say more to each other to express how much we love each other, and have made a game. Go. We only have 2 hours. And we have made a game of who can say it first, but it has an even greater meaning for me. For me, you make my life more worth living. You are my best buddy. You are my cuddle buddy. You are my daily report buddy. You are my Dave and Buster's buddy. You are my movie buddy. You are my pool buddy. You are my hot chocolate buddy. You are my TV buddy. You are my football buddy, and so much more. You make every one of these things more enjoyable and more exciting. Your zest for life and always wanting to do things with me is the most wonderful thing in the world. And then there's that brain you got going on. Oh my, how unbelievably smart you are. I don't know how it's possible, but you have exceeded my wildest expectations. And if that wasn't enough, there's your unbelievable love and kindness. You are an amazingly kind and caring human being, and that is evidenced by the way people respond to you. You are universally loved, and it is simply the people around you reflecting the love back that you give them. Everyone loves Sara, but it's because you love them first. So with that, I will take advantage of this moment to simply say more.
I said first.
David.
Congratulations, Sara. I love you. But in all seriousness, receiving your bat mitzvah is an incredible milestone in your life, and as you grow older and mature through life, I only seem to adore you even more. I am proud to call you my sister, standing by your side through all the differences we may have, sharing an occasional argument over small things or a simple laugh over a joke we may have found funny. I can't believe it's your bat mitzvah. Oh, how time has flown. It feels just like yesterday I was the one standing here. I can still recall how cute you were as a child, often crying for the simple things, like not wanting to wet your hair at Disney's water parks, or when you would get mad over something I'd say, and I'd get mad that you were mad, and then Mom and Dad would be mad at us for being mad at each other. It was really a hot mess. I'm proud to be your older brother because I was given the opportunity to watch you grow into the strong, charismatic, fun-loving, and passionate individual. I cannot be any prouder of you for your accomplishments and sacrifice. Not everyone can be like you, where they dedicate so much of their time to something such as piano or watching an entire TV series in one weekend, and manage to get perfect grades, complaining when you get a 99 instead of an 100. I just want you to know that no matter where I end up in the next year or at any time in my life, I will always be here for you if you need some brotherly advice or when it's your turn to submit college applications. I will always be around to listen and guide you because I always want the best for you.
We continue with the Ve'ahavta on page 201. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha uvchol nafshecha uvchol meodecha vehayu hadevarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha veshinantam levanecha vedivarta bam veshivtecha beveitecha uvlechtecha vaderech uvshochbecha uvkumecha Ukshartam leot al yadecha, vehayu letotafot bein einecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha, leman tiskeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai, vitem kedoshim lelochechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher Hotzeiti Etchem Me'eretz Mitzrayim Liot Lachem Lelohim Ani Adonai Elohechem. We read together on page 203. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravaged by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace.
Yai lai lai la lai la 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 la. Yai lai lai la lai la 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 la. Ya lai la lai 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 la la la. Lai la 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 la. V'chamo chapa elim Adonai. V'chamo chaneh b'kodesh. Torah tehila.
We We turn to page 205 and rise for the Amidah. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sara, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'anora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Chasdei Avot ve'imahot, Umevi Geula livnei v'neichem, Lema'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham ve'ezrat Sara, Ata Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol ata Rav lehoshia, Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim ve'rofeh cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, Umidom elach, Melech memit umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman ata le'achayot ha'akol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh ha'akol. We remain standing for the Kedusha on page 208.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב עליה נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו, אדיר, אדירנו אדוני, אדוננו מאדיר, שמך בכל הארץ, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ורחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור. הללויה. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גוד לך. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גוד לך.
generations we will make known your greatness, and to all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el Hagadosh. Please be seated.
We join together singing Veshamru, page 210.
Veshamru b'nei Israel et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Veshamru b'nei Israel et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Veshamru b'nei Israel et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam.
Shabbat v'inafash, Shabbat v'inafash, Shabbat v'inafash.
Veshamru b'nei Israel et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam.
The people of Israel shall keep Shabbat, observing Shabbat throughout the ages as a covenant for all time. It is a sign for all time between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days Adonai made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from work and was refreshed.
We join together singing Kadeshenu in the middle of page 211.
Kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha v'ten chelkeinu b'toratecha. Kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha v'ten chelkeinu b'toratecha. Sameinu b'tuvecha v'samecheinu b'shuatecha. Sameinu b'tuvecha v'samecheinu b'shuatecha. Yalai lalai lalai, 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 Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
We continue with the Ritzei prayer on page 212. Ritzei, Adonai Eloheinu, Be'amecha Yisrael, Utfilatam be'ahava tekabel, Udhi leratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha. On this Shabbat day, as you graciously receive our prayers, help us to hear your call. Grant us enough health to fulfill our duties and the compassion we need to attend to others. Teach us humility that we may perceive our own faults, and grant us the wisdom to be forgiving of others. Give us the courage to be true to our highest selves, and the charity to see the best in those around us. Give us patience enough not to become discouraged, hope enough to overcome all fears for the future, and faith enough to know your presence. O source of blessing, look with favor upon us. May our offerings be acceptable to you. We praise you, Adonai, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, shiratcha levadecha b'yirah na'avod. We continue with the prayer of gratitude. Modim anachnu lach, on the bottom of page 213. Modim anachnu lach, she'ata hu Adonai Eloheinu, ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu le'olam va'ed. Sur chayenu, magen yish'enu ata hu ledor vador. Nodeh lecha, umsaper tehilatecha, al chayenu hamesurim beyadecha, ve'al nishmotenu hapekudot lach, ve'al nisecha shebechol yom imanu, ve'al nifleotecha ve'tovotecha shebechol et, erev v'avoker ve'toharayim, hatov, ki lo chalu rachamecha, ve'hamrachem ki lo tamu chasadecha, me'olam kivinu lach. Ve'al kulam yitbarach v'yitromam shimcha, malkeinu, tamid le'olam va'ed, ve'chol hachayim yoducha sela, v'halelu et shimcha be'emet, ha'el yeshuatenu ve'ezratenu sela, baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulcha na'eh lehodot. We sing together our prayer for peace. Sim Shalom, page 216.
Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha, Sim Shalom, Tova Uvracha. Chen v'chesed, chen v'chesed, v'rachamim. Chen v'chesed, v'rachamim, v'rachamim. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Amecha sim shalom. Tova uvracha, sim shalom, tova uvracha, tova uvracha, tova uvracha. We take a few moments for the prayers of our hearts.
Thank you, David. That was beautiful. Thanks so much. We're going to continue our service on page 244 with the service for the reading of the Torah, which is in fact the main event here this morning. And I'll call your attention to the little brochure with Sara's lovely punim on it, her face. I call your attention to this because inside are all of the honors for this portion of the service. And so if you see your name in this booklet, please pay attention so that you can be present to receive your honor. There is none like you among the gods, Adonai, and there are no deeds like yours. You are sovereign over all worlds, and your dominion is in all generations. Adonai reigns, Adonai has reigned, Adonai will reign forever and ever. Adonai will give strength to our people, Adonai will bless our people with peace.
Ein kamocha va'Elohim Adonai, ve'ein kema'asecha, malechutecha malchut ka'olamim, u'memshaltecha bechol dor v'ador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai yos le'amo yitein, Adonai yivarech et amo shalom. Av harachamim etiva v'tzonecha et Zion tivnei chamot Yerushalayim, tivnei chamot Yerushalayim. Kivecha levan batachnu, melech oram v'nisa, Adon olamim. Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah, u'devar Adonai berushalayim. Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad, echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadol Adonai iti, u'neromema Shemo yatav.
Sara Bracha. This is the Torah, Israel's Morashah, Israel's sacred heritage and our inheritance. Wherever the Jewish people has been, the Torah has been with us, guiding us, sustaining us, giving us strength, guiding us on our way. Today, Sara, is the day that you recognize that the Torah was written for you. In fact, your name is in here, and the Torah portion is named for you as well. What this means is that you are not only to leave it here at the synagogue in the ark, but take it with you wherever you go. It is your inheritance, and it has been handed down to you intentionally and lovingly by many generations. And representing those generations are your grandparents and your parents, and I'm going to ask them to join us on the bima that they might pass the Torah to you.
We are gifts and we are blessings. We are history in song. We are hope and we are healing. We are learning to be strong. The door of a door, nagid kol lecha. The door of a door, we protect this chain. From generation to generation, the door of a door, these lips will praise your name. The door of a door, nagid kol lecha. The door of a door, we protect this chain. From generation to generation, the door of a door, these lips will praise your name. Lecha Adonai HaGedola VeHaGevura VeHaTiferet VeHaNetzach VeHaHod Kichol Bashamayim Uvaretz Kichol Bashamayim Uvaretz Lecha Adonai HaMamlacha VeHaMinaseh Lechol Rosh Yismechu Hashamayim Yismechu Hashamayim Yismechu Hashamayim V'tagel haaretz Yismechu Hashamayim Yismechu Hashamayim Yismechu Hashamayim V'tagel haaretz Yiram hayam Yiram hayam Yiram hayam Umlo 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 Yismechu Hashamayim Yismechu Hashamayim Yismechu Hashamayim V'tagel haaretz Eveinu Shalom Alechem Eveinu Shalom Alechem Eveinu Shalom Alechem Eveinu Shalom 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 Alechem Eveinu Shalom Alechem Eveinu Shalom Alechem Eveinu Shalom Alechem Eveinu Shalom 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 Alechem Arza Alinu Arza Alinu Arza Alinu Arza Alinu Arza Alinu Arza Alinu Baruch harashtu v'gam zaranu Baruch harashtu v'gam zaranu Ava olo chatzarnu Ava olo chatzarnu Ava olo chatzarnu Ava olo chatzarnu Arza alinu Arza alinu Arza alinu Arza alinu Arza alinu Arza alinu
You may be seated. How special, as I already mentioned, that our Torah portion for Sarah's Bat Mitzvah is Chaye Sara, the life of Sarah. How special and how fitting that this should be her portion. And it's special not only that it contains her name, but it's actually the only portion in the entire Torah that's named for a woman. And you got it. And while the portion is called the life of Sarah, ironically, it actually opens by talking about her death and her burial by her loving husband Abraham, who goes to great lengths to find the right burial place for his wife. And the rabbis ask the question, well, why is it called the life of Sarah, Chaye Sarah, if it's actually about her death? And they answer that it's because her deeds were so remarkable, her life was so grand, her leadership was so great that it transcended her death. In fact, when the Torah tells us how long Sarah lived, it elongates her years. Instead of saying 127 years, it says 100 years and 20 years and 7 years. And they do so to teach us that she filled her life beyond capacity with great and generous deeds. But more than speaking about Sarah in this Torah portion, it also introduces the next matriarch, who is Rebekah. And Rebekah first appears in this portion by a well when Abraham's servant Eliezer is out scouting to find an appropriate partner, an appropriate wife for Abraham's son Isaac. And when Rebekah sees this stranger who is parched by his journey through the desert, she not only offers him water, but she offers water for his camels as well. Now, you know how much water it takes to water camels? That's a lot of water. So she runs back and forth energetically, overflowing with love and kindness, or what is called in Hebrew chesed. And chesed is not only kindness, it actually means profound generosity, a kind of radical kindness. And chesed is mentioned 4 times in relation to Rebekah, as if to really, really exemplify this quality in her. And what's most interesting about this kind of chesed or kindness is that it generates love even as it spends it. An article in the Atlantic magazine cites recent research that says the more someone receives or witnesses kindness, the more they will be kind themselves, which leads to these upward spirals of generosity and love and kindness in our world. Many of us are still reeling from the devastating news of the synagogue attack in Pittsburgh just exactly 1 week ago this morning. Even as we were praying for peace here at Temple Beth Sholom, the attack occurred. The chesed that's modeled by Rebekah is the antidote to hatred and violence in our world. And just as hatred and violence beget hatred and violence, love and kindness beget love and kindness. And that leads to these upward spirals of generosity and hope. Let us each be inspired by Rebekah's chesed so that we might build the kind of world we want for ourselves and our children, a world of kindness, friendship, and peace. Amen. And now I call up our Bat Mitzvah, Sara Bracha, to call up her Aliyot. The portion is going to open on page 154 in your larger Torah commentary, so you can put aside your smaller prayer books for now and open up the larger Torah on page 154.
Ya'amdu ha'olim la'aliyah harishona For the first honor, I would like to call up my grandparents, Lana and Erwin Becker, Jack Schulman, and Maria and Miguel Hernandez to the Torah.
Yeah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher natan lanu b'kol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayiyu chayei Sara me'a shana v'esrim shana v'sheva shanim shenei chayei Sara v'tamot Sara v'kiryat arba hi Chevron be'eretz Canaan vayavo Avraham lispod leSara ve'livkota vayakom Avraham me'al penei meto vaydaber el bnei chet lemor ger v'toshav anochi imachem tenu li achuzat kever imachem ve'ekbera meti milefanai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher natan lanu Torah emes v'chayei olam v'shapizakenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah. Amen.
Ya'amdu ha'olim la'Aliya hashniya. For the second honor, I would like to call out my uncles, Adam Schulman and Orlando Portela, my cousin Shannon Lindenbaum, and my uncle Rush Schulman to the Torah.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvarach. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Amen. Vaya'anu b'nei chet et Avraham lemor lo Shema'enu Adoni Nesi Elohim Ata betochenu b'mivchar kevarenu kevor et mitecha ish mimenu et kivro lo yichleh mimecha mikevor metecha vayakom Avraham vayishtachu le'am haaretz libnei chet.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam notam b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Ya'amod ha'oleh la'aliyah ha'shlishit. For the third honor, I would like to call up my brother, David Schulman, to the Torah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Havarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim Venatan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vaydaber itam lemor im yesh et nafshechem likbor et meti milefanai shema'uni ufig'uli be'efron ben sochar ve'iten li et me'arat hamachpelah asher lo Asher biksei sadechu bechesef malei yitenena li betochechem la'achuzat kaver ve'efron yoshev betoch benechet vaya'an Efron hahifti et Avraham be'oznei v'ne'et lecho Ba'eshar iro lemor Lo Adoni shema'eni hasadeh natati lach Ve'hame'ara asher bo lecha netatiha le'enei b'nei ami netatiha lach kevor meitecha Vayishtachu Avraham lifnei am haaretz.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet V'chaye Olam Nata Betochenu Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Ya'amdu ha'olim la'aliyah harvi'it. For the fourth honor, I would like to call up my friends, Natalie Friedman, Ann Levy, Bree Weinstein, and Eliana Glussman to the Torah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Havarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Amim V'natan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Vaydaber el Efron be'oznei am haaretz lemor af imata lu shema'eni natati kesef hasadeh kach mimeni ve'ekbera et meti shama vaya'an Efron et Avraham lemor lo Adoni shema'eni eretz arba me'ot shekel kesef beini uveinecha mahi ve'et meitecha kevor vayishma Avraham el Efron vayishkol asher diber be'oznei v'nechet 400 shekel kesef over lasocher.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natav b'cheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Ya'amdu ha'olim la'aliyah ha'chamishit, Avi Yaakov ben Yaakov Yosef ve'Leah Malka, ve'imi Yael bat Avraham ve'Sara. For the fifth honor, I would like to call out my parents, Yvonne and Carl Schulman, to the Torah.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher baharmanu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayakom sedei Ephron, asher b'machpelah, asher lifnei Mamre, hasadeh v'hame'ara, asher bo, v'hol ha'etz, asher basadeh, asher b'chol gevulo saviv, le'Avraham le'mikna, le'enei v'nechet, Bechol ba'ei sha'ar iro, ve'acharei chen kavar Avraham et Sara ishto el me'arat sedei hamachpelah al penei Mamre hi Hebron be'eretz Canaan vayakom hasadeh ve'hame'ara asher bo le'Avraham la'achuzat kaver me'et benechet.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'hayei olam nata betohenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
The final Aliya is Sara's Bat Mitzvah Aliya, which means she is called to the Torah as a Bat Mitzvah. And for this Aliya, which is known as the Maftir, we're turning to page 163, chapter 25, verse 16. And it is our custom to chant this Aliya from the Sephardic silver scroll in the Ark. So we are going to be opening the Ark and invite you to please rise if you're able.
Ta'amod, ta'amod, habachura bat hamitzvah va'aliyat haTorah, Sara bracha bat Yaakov v'Yael, chizki, chizki.
Baruchu et Adonai hamevorach.
Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Ele hem b'nei Yishmael, ve'ele shemotam, bechatzreihem uftirotam, ש12 נשיאים לאומותם, ואלה שני חיי ישמעאל 100 שנה ו30 שנה ו7 שנים, ויגבע וימות ויאסף אל עמיו, וישכנו מחבילה עד שור, אשר על פני מצרים בואכה אשורה, על פני כל אחד נפל.
Yesher Koach, that was beautiful.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Mazel tov. Ya'amod hagba ta'amod glila. Vezot ha'Torah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael, al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la.
Please be seated. The Haftarah for Shabbat Chayei Sara can be found on page 169. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim, veratza v'divreihem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah uv'Moshe avdo uv'Yisrael amo uv'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. V'hamelech David zaken bayamim, vaychasu begadim, velo yicham lo, vayomeru lo avadav, yevakshu ladoni hamelech na'ara v'tula, ve'ameda lifnei hamelech, utilo sochenet, ve'shacheva v'chekecha v'cham ladoni hamelech. Vayvakshu na'ara yafa bechol gevu Yisrael, vayimseu et Avishag hashunamit, vayaviu ota lamelech, vehana'ara yafa ad me'od, vatehi lamelech sochenet, vatesharetechu, vehamelech lo yeda'a. Our Haftarah continues toward the end at verse 28. Vaya'an hamelech David, vayomer kir'uli levat shava, vatavo lifnei hamelech המלך, ותעמוד לפני המלך, וישבע המלך, ויאמר, חי אדוני, אשר פדה את נפשי מכל צרה. כי כאשר נשבעתי לך, באדוני אלוהי ישראל, לאמור, כי שלמה בנך ימלוך אחרי, והוא ישב על כסאי תחתי, כי כן אעשה היום הזה. ותיכוד בת 7 פעמים ארץ, ותשתחו למלך, ותאמר, יחי אדוני המלך דוד לעולם. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, צור כל העולמים, צדיק בכל הדורות, האל הנאמן, האומר ועושה, המדבר ומקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה, שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו, לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל אדוני אלוהינו, אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כוחי תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for coming, especially those who came from far away. It means a lot to me that you made it. My Torah portion is Chaye Sara. It is found in the book of Genesis or Bereshit, which is the first book of the Torah. Rabbi Pomerantz already kind of explained what happens, but I will do so again. My portion starts with the death of Abraham's wife, Sara. Abraham grieves and then goes to find a proper burial place for her. He settles on the cave of Machpelah. Abraham then sends his servant, Eliezer, to find a wife for Isaac, who is in mourning. Eliezer travels to Haran, where he devises a test to find a suitable wife. He decided he would wait by the well with his camels, and whichever woman not only got water for Eliezer, but for his camels as well, would be the woman he brought home to Isaac. Eliezer finds this woman in Rebekah. Once she waters his camels, he asks her if he can stay at her home, and she says yes. He then asks her family if he can take Rebekah back to marry his master. But instead of Rebekah's father just giving her away, for the first time ever, Rebekah's father, Bethuel, asks Rebekah if she wants to go with Eliezer. So I'm not sure if you're all aware, but back then, women were basically just given away to whatever man their father chose for them, whether it was money or land or whatever they had. They had absolutely no say in the matter, so the fact that her father actually asked her if she would like to go is amazing. Even though she has a choice, she says yes. Eliezer takes her back, she meets Isaac, and they get married in Sarah's tent. Later, Abraham gets remarried, has more kids, and eventually dies. Isaac and his older brother Ishmael bury Abraham in the cave of Machpelah with Sarah. The thing that strikes me most about my parsha is actually a very minor detail. I thought about how Eliezer went to all this trouble to find a suitable wife for Isaac, but Rebekah and Isaac fall in love at first sight. I thought it was a bit odd that they highlight the whole process of finding Rebekah, but Isaac barely takes this into account before they get married. This reminded me of a traditional Jewish marriage custom where after the ceremony, the couple were left in a room to just talk. It was thought that in the months coming up to the marriage, that the couple gets lost in the planning and all the stress that they need to be reminded why they were getting married in the first place. And that was something I could definitely relate to. About 6 or so months ago, I started preparing for this day. I was learning the Hebrew, planning the party, and everything else that is finally happening today. But since I was focusing solely on those things, I never had time to focus on why it was all happening in the first place. Becoming a bat mitzvah is more important to me than I initially thought it would be. I mean, this time last year, I didn't think I was even going to have one. But I'm actually very excited to become a Jewish woman. One of the main reasons for my change in thinking is camp. Every summer for the past 6 years, I've been going to Camp Judea for 3.5 weeks. And every year, we focus on some aspect of Judaism. And this year, since everyone was either already bar or bat mitzvahed or about to be, we learned about Jewish identity. Your Jewish identity is basically who you are as a Jew. At first, I dismissed it. It didn't really mean anything to me. But looking back, it actually really impacted me. As I grow up, I want to be a part of the Jewish community. I enjoy being a Jew. I enjoy going to services and the feeling of belonging that comes with it. I want my future kids to grow up Jewish as well and have the same experience that I had. Being a Jew means something to me, and I'm glad I've gotten the chance to really explore that. As most of you probably know, I really enjoy books. Books are very important to me and play quite the role in my life. That is why, for my mitzvah project, I decided to do a book drive. The temple you are sitting in right now is in need of some books, so I very much appreciate it if you brought your own books from home or if you'd like to donate towards buying books. Everyone in this room has in some way helped me to get to this point. Whatever it was in supporting me or believing in me, I thank you all. Thank you to all the clergy, Cantor Nicholson, Cantor Siegel, Rabbi Pomerantz, for teaching me. To all my friends who are here today, hey. Grandpa, I will now say this about that. This about that. I love you so much. You are always happy and never fail to make me laugh with your jokes. I'm so happy you're here today to share this experience with me. To my uncles. I love you all. It means so much to me that you are here today, especially Uncle Russ and Uncle Sean, who both came from far away to be here with me. You guys are the best uncles anyone could ask for, and I love you more than you could know. Grandma and Erwin, we made it. I'm so glad you're both here, especially because you share my fondness for Judaism. Thank you both so much. Grandma, you have always believed I would make it up here. I remember all those years ago when you showed me my talit, and I thought nothing of it. But standing here today, I'm forever grateful to you. That brings me to my parents. Parents, I love you. First of all, Dad, or should I say Father Jedi? More. Ha. You're the best dad in the world. You always know just what to say and support me no matter what. Without your constant confidence in me, I'm not sure I would be up here today. You are my role model. Sorry, Mom. But you are. Every day, you go into work and you fix people up and deal with people constantly, but you always come home with a smile, ready to hear about my day. You're always shining and are ready for any task I throw your way, whether it's just fixing the TV or some hugs. Mom, look at me. I did it. You have been my #1 advocate for this day. You have known from the very beginning that your daughter would be here one day. You yourself were up here not that long ago. You are an amazing mother, and I'd like to think you've raised me well. You may lose your patience with me, but never cease to love me. You teach me important life lessons that I will keep with me for the rest of my life. I love you for the very bottom of my heart. Thank you. And David, all I'm going to say is that my Torah portion starts with the death of Sara, and my Haftarah ends with a woman saying how David will live forever. I'm just going to leave you with that. Once again, thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the service.
Sara, wow. Wow. I mean, I have the opportunity to say a few words to you now, and I have a few words to say to you. First of all, you had me at Ve'ahavta. Your chanting is exquisite. I actually, between your chanting and your speech, I just want to make a poster of you and hang it up in the synagogue, because this is what we want for our young people. You had this Torah portion named for you, and you did it justice. Really, I am just in awe. And if that President of the United States thing doesn't work out, becoming a rabbi or a cantor would be a great backup plan for you, really. And your middle name in Hebrew, which did not get any real attention here today because it's not in the Torah portion, but it's bracha, which means blessing. And you are indeed a blessing to your parents, to your grandparents, to your synagogue, and we are so proud of you. I want to teach you one more little lesson from the Torah portion, and that is about Sara and the way her age is written out in that protracted way. And the rabbis say that it was because all her years, whether at 7, 20, or 100, she possessed the same goodness and purity and the same youthful innocence. So when she was 100, she had the purity of soul of a 20-year-old, and when she was 20, she had the goodness and innocence of a 7-year-old. So today, you become a young adult Jew, and you are already so sophisticated and mature for your age. But my hope and prayer for you is that shining soul, that innocence, that purity that is inside of you, that is something you take with you your whole life, that you always let that neshama, that pure soul shine and touch the people around you with that. And one of the things your mom said about you when we met all those months ago is that whatever you do with just wholehearted, grand gesture, whether it's playing your instrument or whether it's being in school or the friendships you have, the way you feel about your friends and camp, that you do everything big. And that is a wonderful way to live your life. And that's how the Sara you spoke of today lived her life. And that's why we still remember her thousands of years later. So my hope and prayer for you is that largeness of life creates impact and legacy in our world as well. And it's not only me that's proud and the cantor that's proud and Cantor Nicholson who trained you so beautifully, but it's our whole congregation. And so I want to invite up Michael Berman, who has sat here kvelling along with us. He is a member of our board, and he has some gifts he wants to present to you.
Thank you, Rabbi. Sara, Mazel Tov. On behalf of our congregation, on behalf of our board, as the Rabbi said, I am very proud to be here and to have some gifts to share with you. But first, I do want to thank you, Mark. But first, I do want to say that as you've mentioned, and as the Rabbi mentioned, this is a really important time as a demarcation of becoming an adult part of our community. And I know you're surrounded by your loving family, but I have other hopes for you. As the Rabbi discussed with regard to the life of Sara, 100 years and 20 years and 7 years, there's an intentionality to that and the perfection and the purity with which she lived her life, as the Rabbi mentioned. I heard your brother David speak about how when you get a 99, it's not enough. And I heard you chant so beautifully today, you have that intentionality. And I'd like to see the possibility of your spinning that towards being with us every Saturday morning, or at least on occasion. You love books. The Torah is an amazing book, as you know. We have a beautiful Torah study every Saturday morning. We'd love to see you there and share your perspectives with us. And as being part of our every Saturday morning, we have a minyan service And again, it would be wonderful to have you part of it. We'd love to have your voice as part of the community as often as we possibly could. So, without further ado, first, a Bat Mitzvah Certificate, of which you should be very proud. You worked very hard for this, and I hope you'll keep it someplace where you can see it, and it will remind you of this day and of all the work that you did. In addition, we have 2 gifts from the sisterhood. So we have a Kiddush cup for you to celebrate Shabbat, and again, to remember this day, and a Tanakh, again, from the sisterhood. So this is the Torah. You carried the Torah, the 5 books. This has a lot more than that in it. But again, to take it with you, you're a book person, and there's no better book than this. And as you bring yourself to it every year, I guarantee you one thing: you will have a different perspective. The book changes, it lives with you. And with your intentionality and your brilliance, I think you will add to it and live with it. So please take this with you. And again, Mazel Tov on behalf of the congregation. We're very proud of you. Thank
you. Yes, you're getting your tree right now. Hold on a second. Wait, I'll get it to you in just a second. You know, it's not often that a kid doesn't come up here and talks about sports. You didn't mention sports once, so I'm going to throw in some sports. When I grew up, my favorite team was the Oakland Raiders, back in a long time ago. And they were this big, strong, tough team, but their coach had a motto, and the motto was pride and poise. And I want to tell you, you're an Oakland Raider today, because you did a great job up here, Sara. You know, sometimes I don't know the kids that well, but you I've watched grow up from the time you were a baby till the time you are here now. And you've grown into this young, mature, bright, lovely young lady, and I wish you the very, very best of luck. And you are always welcome to any activity, any program. The door is always open here for you at Temple Beth Sholom. And if that means J Travel, if that means Beshti and Nifty and Israel down the road, I want to tell you, I grew up in Young Judea myself, Canadian Young Judea. And I grew up in the camping movement up in Canada, and I went to Israel with Young Judea. I became a staff member at camp, and it affected my life greatly. And so I hope it continues to have that positive effect on you, and you should be very proud of all your accomplishments. Really, it's a pleasure to stand here next to you. And so I have some more gifts for you, including, without further ado, here is a certificate that a tree has been planted. Yeah, wow. Rabbi, they never get this excited for the tree. I've done this a lot, and here you go. Look, and it says, in honor of your bat mitzvah, on behalf of the clergy and staff of Temple Beth Sholom, and it's a tree, and when we go to Israel together, I'll show you where the tree's planted, okay? I'm only joking. That's not going to happen. We also have, easy, that's for you to keep. We also have a one-year membership to the Jewish Museum of Florida, FIU, and there are some beautiful exhibits there, and this is sponsored by our very own Jonathan Simons, and it's for you and your whole family. Finally, these are 2 gift certificates, one to the Alexander Muss High School in Israel program, and one to the Nifty in Israel program. I just want to say one last thing. All your friends back there, you couldn't be more respectful, more well-behaved than you're all there. So you should be very proud as well. Mazel Tov. It should be always nice moments like this for you and grandparents that I remember from Tat Shabbat as well. So Shabbat Shalom and Mazel Tov.
So Sara, we have one more gift for you, and that is a blessing. And it's the same blessing I gave you at your baby naming 13 years ago, and your mother at her conversion, I guess 17 years ago. So for those of you who have been asked to open the ark, I invite you to please come up at this time so that Sara can receive her blessing before the open ark. Oh, you're really working them. All right, so Cantor Siegel and I will bless you in front of the open ark. Please rise.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
En Yeh Ratzon, may God bless you and keep you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'yikuneka.
En Yeh Ratzon, may the light of God's face shine on you and shine through you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
Ken Yeh Ratzon, may God's presence always be with you, Sara, and grant you a lifetime of blessing, bracha, of good health, of joy, of love, and of peace. And I know you will be among those to help bring that shalom, that wholeness to our world. Amen. Mazel tov.
Yahalelu et Shem Adonai, ki nisgav shemo levado. Hodol al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren le'abo. Tehila lechol hasidav, livnei Yisrael am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Ki lekach tov natati lachem torati al ta'azovu, for I have given you good instructions. Do not abandon my Torah.
Ki lekach tov natati lachem torati al ta'azovu. Heitzayim li lemachasikim ba, v'tomcheha me'ushar. Heitzayim li lemachasikim ba, v'tomcheha me'ushar. Dervacheha tarchinoam, v'chol netivoteha shalom. Hashkivenu Adonai elecha, v'nashuva, v'nashuva. Hashivenu Adonai elecha, v'nashuva, v'nashuva. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
We remain standing and turn to page 282 for the chanting of Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shameach l'adon hakol, l'aten gedula le'otzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoyei haratzon, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam. V'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz vayom hahu vayom hahu yihei Adonai echad u'shemo 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 echad.
We turn now to page 294, and we remain standing. In all of this joy, we have a moment of solemnity at our service. Before reciting Kaddish, we first remember all of those members of the family who have died, who didn't live to see this day in person, but remain with us in spirit. And so we remember David Lindenbaum, Paul Lindenbaum, Anita Tonley, and Josefa Fernandez. And this week, we also recall those 11 lives that were lost at the Tree of Life Synagogue on last Shabbat. We think of Joyce Feinberg, Richard Gottfried, Rose Mallinger, Melvin Max, Jerry Rabinowitz, Cecil Rosenthal, David Rosenthal, Bernice Simon, Sylvan Simon, Daniel Stein, and Irving Younger. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be a blessing. And if there's anybody in our congregation this morning that is observing a yortzeit or in a period of mourning that would like to share a name at this time, I invite you to please do so. Howard? With one voice, we turn to words of Kaddish, and we praise God and thank God for their lives. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon v'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'gala uv'izman kari v'yimru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'alam l'almei almaya, Yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kedusha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shalama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav Hu yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol b'nei Adam, v'yimru, amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all of Israel, and all people everywhere. And let us say, amen. You may be seated. So some of you still have a piece of candy in your hand because you didn't eat it. We have this bizarre but wonderful custom of lofting sweetness on our Bat Mitzvah, who has showered us with sweetness and beauty this morning. But we do have a few rules around this. Sara, come on up here. So here are the rules. The rules are that you stay where you're seated to throw the candy. You can't run up to the bima and smack her with it. That's the first rule. The second rule is when the bima is covered with candy, we invite all the children up to come clean the bima and eat as much candy as you want. The third rule is Sara gets to pick 3 shomrim or shomrot, 3 guards to protect her from all this sweetness.
Uncle Sean. That's pretty much all I need. David and Jose.
And the last rule is you wait till I'm off the bima. Go on back there. Yeah, you're exempt from throwing candy. You can't throw it if you're a guard.
Right in front of her. There you go.
Simmen tov, a mazel tov, a mazel tov, a simmen tov, simmen tov, a mazel tov, a mazel tov, a simmen tov, a mazel tov, a mazel tov, a simmen tov, yeh lanu. Simmen tov, a mazel tov, a mazel tov, a simmen tov, a mazel tov, a simmen tov, a mazel tov, a simmen tov, yeh lanu. Yeh lanu, ulecho Yisrael. Yeh lanu, ulecho Yisrael. Yeh lanu, ulecho Yisrael.
Nice cleanup. So this has been a wonderful morning to share with all of you, and we're going to conclude our Shabbat worship this morning with our prayer for wine and challah. I'm going to invite the Schulmans to please join us up here on the bima, and the whole congregation to come on up, gather around us over here so that we can conclude together. So you can come out of your seats if you want and join us up over here. All of you. You don't want to? You can. So first, the blessing for the wine, to thank God for the sweetness that's in our lives.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
L'chaim. And now we thank God for providing us with the seed so that we might bake it into bread, and we recite the motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
You earned the first piece. And now I'll invite you all to put your arms around each other, and we'll conclude our service with Oseh Shalom. We pray for peace. No.
Oseh Shalom b'kramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. 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 Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Mazel Tov.